Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, my dear students. I am Murad Agriculture, Senior Lecturer, Department of Agriculture Studies, Milestone College. Today is the last part, that is part 3 of chapter 6 of your first paper. The chapter name is Processing and Storage of Fruits and Vegetables. Today I'll discuss about the marketing process of fruits and vegetables and some food processing process. Marketing. In the fruit preservation and vegetable preservation, this is very important for marketing. I know very important in rotting, and then symptoms, then method of preservation, as well as is more important the marketing process. If you do not follow the proper marketing process, then these fruits and vegetables will not go to the consumer properly. And even moreover, if the consumer do not get it properly, that means without rotten, then your fruits will be not sell properly. That means everything will be destroyed and rotten. That is why we have to follow the marketing process very properly. So here some points which is follow the marketing process. If this process is followed properly, then we can make sure that this marketing of fruits and vegetables is good way. So what is the procedure? First, when you get the fruits or vegetable, first you have to clean the fruits or vegetable properly. Like do not use any chemical or other things, just clean with water. Sometimes we will not use water as well. Sometimes we have to use clean cloth with rubbing the fruits for cleaning. So it depends on the fruits and vegetable. Make sure vegetable have to clean properly, otherwise it will not remove the rotten part or not remove the soil from the plant. But sometimes we don't need to clean the fruits like jackfruit, mango. We don't need to use water for cleaning the fruits. So next point is sorting. We have to sort that food before you marketing, before you send to the market. We have to sort like bad or good, good or bad, this type of. Sometimes when you mix the good and bad one, which the bad one is with microorganism or with wound part, then that wound part or bad fruits produce microorganism which enter in the good one as well. That is why we have to sorting the fruits and vegetable. Then grading. Grading is more important because you have to grade that one according to the market. Sometimes it is small size, is small in size, then big, then large, excuse me, etc. So you have to make sure the fruits in divided in this type of grading. I told you this is depends on the demand of market. Like, and if you do not grading like this is small, big and large, then you can get equal price. Sometimes or maximum times large one is more price and then the big one, and big one is more price than the small one, and the small one is less price. But if you do not grade properly, that means if you mix up and market it like small, big and large is same packet and send to the market, then you will be lost your money. So you have to grade properly. Then cooling. Cooling means cool down the fruit or vegetable after get it from the plant. Maximum time we have to clean the vegetable after harvesting, then you have to cool down the vegetable. Sometimes we use ice water or ice for cool down the vegetable. Then curing is very important. Curing is very important for vegetable. Curing is very important for vegetables. This is not for fruits. What is curing? Sometimes we get some vegetable with wounded part or with cracked part. That time you have to cut the wounded part from the vegetable and dry it underneath the sun about 2 to 3 days, and then that is called curing. When the cut portion or wounded portion is soft or fresh, that is called curing. Otherwise, if we not cure the vegetable, then that will not get you the market price in good portion. Next point is packing. After solving this point, then you have to do the packing. Nowadays, for fruit preservation, for fruit marketing, we have got plastic basket. Before we use wooden basket, sometimes we use poly bags, sometimes we use gunny bags, but it depends on the fruit. When you packing this one, if you use plastic bag like plastic box, for example mango, then this one is very good for plastic bag. Otherwise, if you use gunny bag or basket, then when you transport that one, that time it might be injured or wound, then you will not get the proper market price. That is why we have to select the box according to the vegetable or fruits. And previous we use wooden box as well. Wooden box and plastic box is good, but gunny bags and other materials is not good. Sometimes when you I told you before, it depends according to the crops. Like banana when you transport to the truck or lorry, that time you use straw or paper underneath the banana. So I told you this is depends, and you have to think about this one. If you do not packing properly the fruits, whatever vegetables, then it will destroy your crop, and you will not or get the proper price. Then transportation. How we will send the fruits or vegetables to the customer or to the market. We can use train, or you can railway, we can use roads and highway, or we can use riverway, or you can use airplane for exporting in the foreign country. But inside the country, we can use railway, you can use riverway, or you can use roadside. But very easy and very good way is train or riverside. But roadside is very slow process, even, and riverside is way slow process, because it takes more time, very time consuming. But train is very quick, and airplane is more than quick rather than the other three part. But inside the country, airplane is very expensive, and inside the country, I told you three way, which is railway, which is railway, river, and roads. Less expensive is river, more expensive is roads, and then railway and river. But airplane is most costly. When we export that one, then we follow the airplane. So this is the transport process, and then sell. After that, we send this one to the market. Then we have to process. Next process is sell, and it depends on the consumer, customer, how they get in the selling process. So this is the process of vegetable and fruits marketing. Now the next point is food processing. What is the food processing process? We have lots of fruits and we have lots of vegetable as well. So we can process this fruit. Last lecture I told you that we can use temperature for processing, we can use chemical for processing, we can use oil for processing, we can use excess water for processing, we can use excess oil for processing, excess sugar for processing, excess salt for processing. But here I'll give you some topics where we can do the processing, which is mango pickle. This is, in this process we can use mango, some turmeric, chili, then mustard oil and heat. The most important point is this is used in mustard and extra oil and extra heat. So what we should do? We should do, take the mango, peel it up, remove the seed from the inside and cut in a piece, and then boil it, and then mix it up with high temperature like turmeric, fenugreek, and then oil, salt. Then put inside a jar with extra oil. This is mango pickle. Next is preparation of jelly. We can make different types of jelly like guava, then mango, orange jelly. Let's see about guava. So take a proper quantity of guava, then excess sugar. So that means in this process we use excess sugar and we use excess heat. So clean it properly, cut in the piece and put inside the water, first boiling, then use oil for mix it up and heat and mix with sugar. So this is the process of, and even for making jelly you have to use citric acid. Next one is French fry. This is made by potato. What you should do? Take some potato and then cut in the piece like a finger, then boil it little bit and mix it with little bit turmeric, salt and chili, and then fry it inside the oil. That means in this process use extra oil and use extra temperature. Next is potato chips. What is the potato chips? Take the potato chips, clean it properly, then peel it properly, then slice it and dry it underneath the sun. When it is dried properly, after that you can preserve it with a tin inside the polybag, and then when you need it, then bring it up and fry it inside a pan. That means in this process you need potato, you need extra temperature and you need extra oil. Next is tomato sauce. In tomato sauce you need to use tomato, chili, sugar, little bit sauce, little bit sugar and benzoic acid, sodium benzoate. Use this one, and then mix it up and heat it up with the extra temperature. Next is morobba. What is morobba? Morobba use extra sugar and little bit of heat as well. We can make morobba with mango and with pumpkin as well. What you should do? Take the mango, clean it properly, peel it up, remove the seed inside the mango, and then cut according to your size, and then use fork for remove the sour from the mango, and then boil it properly, and then use extra sugar. You can make morobba. So from this chapter, today's topic was fruits and vegetable marketing and food processing. So you have to understand that from this chapter you have to memorize CQ properly and MCQ properly, and the page number is 211 to 226. Let's summarize this chapter, what we did last two lectures. That is, first one is the concept of fruit preservation, then causes of fruits and vegetable preservation, then symptoms of vegetable and fruits preservation, then method of fruit preservation, then methods of vegetable preservation, then processing. Now is fruits and vegetable marketing and the food processing, and last one was importance of food and vegetable preservation. So this is the first paper, chapter 6 and part 3. This is very important chapter. In your final exam, even in the exam, you can get one question, definitely get one question from this chapter. Thank you very much.